Twitch, you insult me. When I play Sporkle in my category, it puts a tag on the stream called mobile game and says, oh, it's got a lock on it. It's got a lock. I can't even delete the tag. I'm not playing a mobile game. I'm playing it on my desktop PC. You would have to be like a bodybuilder to carry this thing around. I can't even delete the tag. I can't. It's Thursday Sporkle Day. Listen, I just do what I do, okay? I don't know what I'm gonna... The guiding principle of a modern docket in 2023 thus far is I have a big thing on the to-do list, and that's finish Midnight Suns. So the whole week is just finishing, like, that's the most important thing for me, is finishing Midnight Suns. So we played Midnight Suns Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I said, you know what it is? It's like when you're on the highway and you have to accelerate, but then you look at your speed and you're going like 25 kilometers an hour over the speed limit, and you're like, now I gotta simmer it back a little bit. Now I gotta chill a little bit. So then you just lay off the, you say, give them some time to, you know, use regenerative braking in the Prius or whatever, and then you play some Sporkle, play some non-Midnight Suns, and then you bring it back the next day. The bubbly never ends, man. Think of how much stream time you'll have to fill when Midnight Suns is gone. Dude, you know what's also great to think about? First off, that's cool, although it's also a little scary. The other thing is, it's like how, you know how like inflation is coming down? Anybody watching the CPI report today? You know how inflation is coming down, but it's largely coming down because of the fact that last year it was just so freaking high, so that the year-over-year markers continue to essentially degrade bit by bit as a result of the comparable. The same way, like, you know, every company had like new record profits in 2021 because half of 2020 all of their businesses were closed. That's what my Twitch analytics are going to look like when Midnight Suns is done, and I replace that like 12 hours a week with stuff people actually want to watch. It's going to gaslight me into thinking I'm the best streamer on Twitch, because it's going to be like, holy cow, 80% more active viewers this week. You're going to the moon. But actually, it's just like, you know, a return to normalcy, which is fine. I'm not against it. Or maybe it'll be the same, and that'll also be fine. Hey, okay, let's get started here. You know what's great? I need to find, so me and Dan and Apollo and now Corey are all riding the peloton right now. We need to start a Facebook group for ourselves, and I wanna send them a gift that's like me and the boys showing up to the 30-minute Sam Yo classic rock ride. Is there a good gift for that? Is there a gift with like 4 guys with enormous legs or something like that? Yeah, it's called Who Asked. Okay. I need a good, I'm a millennial. I need a good reaction gift for every situation. Yo, Monsters Inc. walk, so good. Okay, hold on. Me and the boys showing up for the Sam Yo 30-minute classic rock feel-good ride. At Dan Giesling. At Dumb Dog, very dumb dog, at Corey, GIF, Monsters Inc., Monsters Inc. walk. Yo, it's dude! Is actually an insanely good tweet. I don't care if anybody else likes it. I like it. You're welcome. Thank you. Whew. What a tweet. Don't make fun of me for posting reaction GIFs on Twitter, okay? I don't make the GIF. I know there's like crazy content creators out there who are like, you know, did you see the GIF of the guy lighting a firework on his balcony, and then like the Ace Combat HUD comes up over top and it locks in on his neighbor's apartment, and then the firework launches, shoots into his neighbor's apartment, and then just it gets filled with red lights and explosions? I don't do that. I don't make my own GIFs. I recognize my status as a millennial, which is essentially an online boomer. the way that it works is at least right now, because the internet came out like in our lifetimes, for most people watching this at least, on a consumer level, the internet is one generation younger than the world, is my personal opinion. So, like, the Gen Zs on the internet are actually millennials. Millennials are the boomers of the internet. And then the boomers are actually like the octogenarians of the internet. And if you're like 80 years old on the internet, then I'm assuming that you're one of the people who built it. So thank you for that, and also F you for that. Anyway, we're playing Sporkle. It's been a while since we played Sporkle. It looks like it's a little themed here, at least through the first one. Can you name the film from a frame taken from the opening and final scenes? Yes. Well, I guess of course they're themed. It's the same movie. What about Gen X? Whatever. Why don't you listen to some great music that came out when you were 17? Best album that came out when I was 17? Let me think about that. That would be roughly 2004 to 2005. I'm going to have to give that one. I mean, Arcade Fire's Funeral. I know that the little bit of the shine has come off the rose. Wolf Parade's Apologies for the Queen Mary. There's some great stuff in there. In Rainbows is like 2007. Don't insult me. Anyway. This must be Jurassic World. Jurassic World? This must be The Breakfast Club. You know what scared me? I've never seen The Breakfast Club, but I thought that this said Streamer High School. And I was like, now there's the worst YouTube Red original show of all time. This is Lawrence of Arabia. Is Lawrence spelled incorrectly? Is it Lawrence of Arabia? That looks way stupider. Maybe this isn't Lawrence of Arabia. Maybe this is Gandhi. Maybe this is Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. Maybe this is Lawrence of... It doesn't look right. That does not look right. This must be a Fast and Furious movie. Fast and Furious. I'm crazy. This is I was gonna say Medea. This is Moana. It's two very different movies. Alice in Wonderland. I saw that in theaters. I remember nothing. I saw it in theaters because for a period of time, my mom's ideal movie would be Tim Burton remaking a book, making a movie of a favored book from her childhood, and we made the mistake once of going to see Johnny Depp's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And we were both like, I mean, I was like 16, 17 when that came out. And we were both like, well, that was not very good. Then we re-upped in 2010 or whatever. And we saw Alice in Wonderland. And we said, you know what? Maybe that's the last time. Maybe that's the last time he tricks me. I'm not trying to insult the Johnny Depp one too much. It's just not as good as the original. Is that Chris Evans? Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson? Like, that is not the Hunger Games. I know you would think it's the Hunger Games. What the hell is this? Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson? They don't. I don't know. This is probably like best friends fuck. No strings attached. We're doing it now. What are these movies called? That's not Scarlett Johansson? Bro, that's Scarlett Johansson. It's definitely Chris Evans. You can tell from the millennial sideburns. There's no way this is the Avengers. They don't kiss. Oh, that's okay. No, you're right. This is Endgame. That's not Scarlett Johansson. That's Peggy Carter. And this is at the start of the movie when Hawkeye's family gets freaking obliterated in the dust. You're right. This is Avengers Endgame. Take the L on that one. This is like Vertigo. I've not seen a single Hitchcock movie. This is The Hobbit, Part 1. An unexpected journey of 25 movies. This is... Oh, bro, I know this. This is Blade Runner. La La Land is better than Whiplash. Listen, I don't know if I'm joining you on that one, but I feel like La La Land is heavily underrated by my demographic. But we've been through this many times before. La La Land is like my classic example of like I'm pretty sure that somebody, a very influential YouTuber, made like a video essay about how like this movie's not very good and Hollywood overrates it because they just love movies about Hollywood. And then it just got parroted over and over and over again, like the Indiana Jones Crystal Skull stuff after that South Park episode 17 years ago. La La Land is a great movie, dude. It doesn't have to be better than Whiplash. But La La Land is like, people, I think they crap on that movie undeservedly. I don't know. It looks like Terminator. Okay, I'm a genius. This is Fury Road, Mad Max of the Mad Max variety. This looks like Jurassic Park 1. Rear Window. I'm crazy. This is Gravity. Ah, dude, it just takes a second. Sometimes it doesn't take a second. Dude, I never realized. Me seeing this in theaters as a 10-year-old, wow, this is the best. Computer graphics are so realistic. It's basically like Boss Nass is like a real person. Me looking at it now, it looks like, as Chibli would say, it looks like shit from ass. It looks so bad. Oh, it looks freaking horrible, man. Why I was talking about it with Kate. Why is it that at the movie theater CGI doesn't look that bad? But then like every time I watch a Marvel trailer, the comments are always like the CGI looks horrible. Then I watch it in theaters and I'm like, this shit looks incredible. Then I watch it at home on TV and I'm like, this shit looks like garbage. People were right the whole time. I don't know, like the movie theater screen is like bigger but lower def or something like that, so it's a little fuzzier. And also like when you watch it on a TV, like your eye can capture the whole frame or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe at the movies you're just like you're already warmed up. You're like, oh, I'm so excited to see Quantumania or something like that. Then when you watch it at home and you already know what's happening, you're like, oh my God, what the quantum realm looks like a magic eye puzzle. Anyway, this is the Phantom Menace. Chicago. Blonde. Cruella. Cruella starts with her getting her, you know what, date? Gripping the sheets. I haven't seen it. There's a Disney movie. Yes, there's no way. Anyway, this is Grease, but there's no shot, dude. I don't believe it. This is the Princess and the Frog. This is War of the Worlds. This Manhattan. It's fucking Annie Hall. It's fucking New York City, baby. Love the Mets. I don't know this one. I know that that's in New York, though. I gotta say, by the way, can I apologize to Hugh Jackman? I have previously... First, you need to know, I don't know anything about steroids, okay? I've previously said there's no way this guy isn't juicing. He's like 59 years old and he has a 12-pack. He gave an interview around the release of The Wolverine in like 2013 where he was like, I'm not on the juice. I've just... And then, listen, I'm not saying he's telling the truth. All I'm saying is that maybe... So he originally was like a trophy husband, so he had to keep himself in great shape. I did see this in the R Movies comments. And then he became an actor. So he's had 30, 40 years of like always being in shape. Maybe that's the kind of physique that you could get if you just never, ever, ever lapsed over 40 plus years. Like I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. Also, did you read the interview where he said that he didn't know anything about the character of Wolverine when he got hired because he was like an emergency replacement? So he, when he went to the first shot, like he was doing all these like howls and stuff like that, and he was running around on like all fours, and the director was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, I'm part wolf." And he's like, "No, you're not. You're Wolverine." And he was like, "Oh, okay." It's in the same interview where he said he doesn't use steroids. He said that. Bro, I'm sure I've seen this shit. Finn, is this Noah? It's got Darren Aronofsky written all over it. No, it's Sharknado? Is it really Sharknado? There does appear to be a NATO. I couldn't tell if it was a shark. Romeo and Juliet. Night at the Museum. Fair enough. That's Django Unchained. Sharknado. You know what? There are a lot of fins in the water now that I think about it. For some reason, I was like, this is Prometheus. And his crown. Well, it was the worst one. Actually, that was tied for the worst one so far. It was still pretty good, though. I know people get sick of the movie stuff. They're like, please, please, please do some quizzes about European geography so we can laugh at you. Okay, then maybe I will. Please do a quiz called Are You Stupid? You insult me. I'm just typing food into the quick bar. You're kind of off-center in your frame. Yeah, I know. It's like my desk is... Maybe we had an earthquake or something. Here's the thing. I like to have my left arm on this part of my desk because there's like air next to it. So if I move myself center, my arm is dangling. And if my arm's dangling, it's bad for the tendons. I suppose I can move the camera, but then if I move move the camera, all of a sudden you're seeing the whole Peloton screen. I don't want you to get my username, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna add you, and then oh, your output is so high that you must be cheating, but actually it's just like the result of a lot of consistent hard work, like every morning. I just don't want to deal with that. Okay. Hello, Apollo, by the way. Biking for Gru. Me, so true. Me, when I'm biking for Gru, I am biking for Gru. Can you match the chicken cooking term with its image? Huh? Okay, well, like, this is chicken sashimi is one of my favorite ways to take it. This is pretty good too, though. This is called a chicken lattice. This is a damn nightmare. Listen, I don't like to judge food too much. This one is a damn disaster. I don't know what's this steamed chicken, grilled. Well, I guess barbecued, spatchcocked, steamed. Who's making this? I guess you're creamed chicken. All right, you got 100%. It's one of the strangest quizzes I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I've eaten a lot of chicken breasts in my life. I've never heard of a steamed chicken. Doesn't that take like hours to cook? It's an Albany expression. How about an egg cooking picture glossary? I know, listen, I hate to taunt you by putting pictures of things that are expensive on the screen, like luxury cars, expensive vacations, a single egg from the grocery store these days, but let's give it a try. I'm not as well versed in the eggs, okay? But I think we can use context clues to help ourselves get there. Sunny side up egg, that's you right there. An omelet, that's you. A deviled egg is you. Scrambled, my beloved. An egg souffle. I feel like it's you. Quiche. I know quiche. Quiche is you. Baked en cocotte. I'm going to pass that for maybe this, but I'm going to pass it for a second. No, that's shakshuka. And then eggs benedict would be one of these. A meringue is you. A plain poached egg, a Scotch egg, a hard-boiled plain egg, eggnog, over easy, and baked en cocotte. I'm cracked. I'm insane. I know the 15 ways to make eggs. How do you know all this? You just pick it up. Once you start going for hungover brunches, you pick up a lot of stuff about eggs. Probably learned like 6 new egg dishes the first time I ever went to a hungover brunch. As a teenager, I only knew scrambled, hard-boiled, and the fact that you can order sunny side up, but that's how people in the 70s ordered their eggs at a diner. Art term picture glossary. Now this is going to be a disaster. I don't like looking at this picture. I've seen it a million times. I guess it's a painting, not a picture. The dude's got a cut under his like ribs, and then this dude's sticking his finger in, going like, ah. It grosses me out, man. Impasto. Among Us? Impasto Among Us? This guy kind of looks like an Among Us, honestly. That's the Mona Lisa. Okay, this is money. Ukiyo-e. I'm fucked. Sfumato. Lacquerware. Okay, lacquerware. You seem like lacquer. Oh, perspective? Doesn't everything have a perspective? Maybe this is perspective. Hey! Okay. Am I crazy to think that you look like pointillism to me? A still life? All of them are still. They're paintings. What? It's not the Mona Lisa? Intaglio. Okay, it's Italian. I'm just going to be honest. This dude looks Italian. Nope, that's money. Money is intaglio. Impasto. Maquette. For me personally, a maquette is like a mannequin, like this. I'm crazy. Multiple exposure. Ukiyo-e. Probably this. It makes perfect sense. A sfumato. Paul Buffano. You're a sfumato. Trompe l'oeil. That's probably you. Yeah. And a cloison. Which one of these images looks the most French? This one. You're probably a chiaroscuro. And you're an encaustic painting. I beat the average. That is actually staggering. I am not art-pilled at all. I can probably name like 7 painters. And I was one of those idiots who for a long time thought Pablo Picasso lived in like the same time as Leonardo da Vinci. Remember the first time I saw a photo of Pablo Picasso being like, how'd they get a photo of this guy? And why does he look so modern? Okay, you got Picasso and Leonardo da Vinci, Matisse, Manet, Monet, Van Gogh, Basquiat, it's very embarrassing for me. Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Emily Carr, Rembrandt, that's a big one. Frida Kahlo, I've even seen the movie. Salvador Dali, Edvard Munch, Jonas Vermeer, so true. Jackson Pollock, Georgia O'Keeffe. I've heard of several of them. I couldn't conjure them. It's you. A battlement. That's like, to the battlements! Yeah, right there. The murder hole. The murder hole. I'm not familiar with that. I'm going to assume that maybe that's probably like a gate. As a gate, like a bigger gate. A murder hole. Feels like you should be able to get it from a context clue. Maybe it's this. That it looks like a roof to me, but maybe you just stick like a musket out there or something. And a Barbican jar wall and a murder hole. This one's crazy for me because I feel like both of these could be murder holes. Like I definitely feel like if people started running through this, the people that are defending could turn this into a murder hole. This looks like a hole that you could murder people from. But it's also 5 holes. I'm going to say that this is the murder hole, though. And this is the jar wall. I'm crazy. The jar wall bacons at midnight. It's more of a kill box. You're right. To quote Iron Man 2. French job picture glossary. A farmer. A professeur. My French is pretty cracked. I just need my eyes are not cracked, though. You're the professeur. A bijoutier. A serveur. The serveur would be... The serveur? Is you. A pilote. That would be someone flying an airplane. That would be you. An officier de police. Dude, French is so easy. An électricien. A charpentier. French is impossible. Éboué. Hold on. Docteur. I can do that one. Boulanger. Pompier. Soudeur. Judge. Camionneur. Plombier. I could do that. You know who would be cracked at this is Sips. Scientifique. Archéologue. Where's my archaeologist at? Is it you? Bijoutier. Éboué. Pompier. Soudeur. Camionneur. Okay, I have no idea of any of these. I'm going to say that this is a jeweler. Pompier. I don't even know. So this is like a welder, and this is a firefighter. This is a sanitation engineer. I don't know what this guy's job is. Just because I see him with a truck, I'm not going to make an assumption. A lot of people drive trucks for their jobs. Soudeur? Camionneur. This sounds like a truck driver to me. Camionneur. Pompier seems like welder. Soudeur. I think soudeur is garbage. Well, I fell apart at the end. But that was pretty good. Oh, solder. It's solder. It's so easy. And pompier, because they pump the water to fight the fire. French sport picture glossary. You think this person might be French? I see l'hockey du ice. I see mange la piscine. Le ball du pied, for sure. Le volleyball. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's this one. Le hockey. Le ski. Bro, France, what were you doing? Hey, English, can I copy your homework? Sure, but don't make it too obvious. Le tennis de table. Oh man, where's table tennis? Where's table? Oh, right there. Okay. Le 100 meters. Le decathlon. Le tir à l'arc. Now that's a tough one. I don't know that one. I'll be honest. L'escrime. Le football. I know that one. Synchronized swimming. Le natation synchronisée. Le basket dash ball. That would be basketball, if I could just find it. There we go. La gymnastique. La boxe. Jeu de fléchette. That's got to be archery. Oh, no, that's darts, not arrows. La cyclisme sur route. Road cycling. La lutte. That sounds like rowing to me. Nope. La tir à l'arc. Sailing. L'escrime. Sailing. La voie. It's going to be sailing. And then l'aviron is rowing. I lost to the average. French verb, picture glossary. Bro, I thought that you gaslit me into thinking that we were going to have like some more pop culture ones. And now I'm just showing how little French I know despite learning French for like 10 years in school. Listen, you've got danser. L'enjoyment pour le livre. Exercisement. Natation. Le knitting. Amuse-bouche. That's mange. Chantant. Embrace. Les équestriens. Écrivez. I can do this. I can't do this. Lire is reading. Creuser. I cannot do. What is creuser? Manger. Chanter. Jungler? Jungler difference? Soulever. Just wait for it. Escalader. This is someone walking. Running, maybe? Simarie. Sourire. That's laughing or smiling. Agite. My French teacher, if she's still alive, is like so upset. Like, I was in top of the class in French, but I was in the top quartile, let's put it that way. Cuisiner, that's got to be cooking. Danser. Embrasser. Monter à cheval, that's okay, is riding a horse. Swimming. Crucer. Jongle. Soulever. The sous is like under. You're under a lever. You're digging. Nope. Escalate. Se marier. Getting married. Agite. Walking. Tricoter. Juggling. Courir. Running. Crucer. Juggling. Jongler. I tied the average. German game picture glossary? I got no shot, dude. Chess is not a German game. Oh, I see how. Okay. Versteckspiel. Das Schatz. Jacks. Blindeku. Okay, listen. It's just no shot, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have no chance. I can't just do this for every language that's out there. Can you imagine how big of a loser I would have to be to do the English version of this quiz? That's a farmer? Anime pins? Can you name the anime character by their enamel pin? Yes. Wotakoi love is hard for otaku? I'm passing. Bungo stray dogs. Trigun. You were Trigun. Sword art online. I think it might be you. I'm going to pass, though. Konosuba. My dress-up darling. Sasaki and Miyano. Maybe that's you. There's only... Oh, maybe it's you. The Rising of Shield Hero. The Tatami Galaxy. Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen. Hunter x Hunter. I can do that. Hunter x Hunter. I can do that one. I know that one. Bro, why don't any of these look like Hunter x Hunter? Yo. Kate, is this Hunter x Hunter? Why is he wearing a suit? Doesn't it normally a little kid with like a sleeveless tank top?
That's Hunter x Hunter.
Why is he wearing a business suit?
That's a different character.
Oh, okay. This is volleyball. High Q is volleyball. That is this one probably. Oh my God. Comey can't communicate. She's got a book in front of her mouth.
What the heck? How?
She's got a book in front of her mouth.
What? Oh, you should know this one.
Demon Slayer is very popular. It's a very popular show recently. It's probably this one.
Oh my God, no!
Kaguya-sama, Love is War. He looks like he's loving and warring.
Oh my God.
Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku.
Oh my God.
I thought for sure it was going to be that one. Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bungo.
Sword Art Online. Okay. Konosuba. My Dress Up Darling. The Rising of Shield Hero and the Tatami Galaxy. I got 40%.
Oh my God.
I'm not playing with people. I don't know anime. I don't know any of it.
That is sad.
Name that. Like what? Can we get a picture one? Anime by picture. We've probably done this one. We have. There's 60 of them. I'm not doing that again. How about take me anime by opening? There's got to be a...
Oh, I can do anime opening.
Name that anime. I'm looking for picture quizzes specifically because this is like literally my only shot is if it's a picture. Pick that character. Pick the characters from Naruto. Oh my God! There's all of them. There's 100. I'm not doing that. Are you crazy?
Too many.
I can't do I
don't know that.
Can listen? I'll tell you. This is Naruto.
So true.
Oh wait, no, this is Naruto.
No. That's Hokage, dude.
What? They all have the Naruto
That's
headband, though.
Naruto's dad, dude.
Okay, and then in that case,
my God,
this must
please.
be Sasuke.
What the fuck? That's the girl, dude.
Isn't Sasuke the girl?
Sasuke is the guy, dude. The
Sasuke's
edgy
a guy? I thought that they were romantically linked.
Sasuke is the bromance. The edgy guy. That's Sakura.
I've seen this guy before.
Yeah. Sensei.
Usually when I see this image, someone on Twitter has taken issue with what I've said. Hey NL, I just wanted you to know, big fan of your content. Thought you've been really phoning it in lately. You used to play intelligent games and now you only play Switch Sports Golf. What gives? Huh, sad. If you keep it up for 10 more years, I might unsubscribe. This is where the context in which I see this image most often.
Hey, that's a goated character.
I got more laughs than anything I've done this week on stream. I still got it.
Name that anime.
No, but
That's my husband.
Yes, but how am I? Listen, without a picture, how am I supposed to even hazard a guess as to where Mugen, Jin, and Fu come from? Well, okay, I mean, like Chihiro, that's a given. Okay, that's Full Metal Alchemist.
My husband, though.
This is Cowboy Bebop. This is Death Note.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
Now, this is Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh my God, he's doing it.
And then...
Oh, that's one.
Wait, no.
That one, no, that one, you know, Ichigo. Shinigami, yeah, holes in the chest.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Ichigo! Ah!
Fist of the North Star.
It's
I'm pretty
bleach,
sure...
It's bleach.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure that Vash the Stampede is from Trigun.
Oh my gosh, so good.
No, okay, hold on. I see Goku Bulma Trunks. That's Dragon Ball.
Let's go.
Z. Guts. I know Guts. He's from Berserk.
Let's go. Oh my God, the last one. You should know this one.
Alucard.
What's-
Sears Victoria.
What's Alucard backward?
Yeah, it's Dracula. It's Dracula X.
No,
Dracula
we have
X.
the DVD in the shelf.
We got a lot of DVDs on the shelf.
It's like
Blood Simple.
and then he's wearing like red hat,
Yeah. No, I can...
and then he got the white glove.
But it's not Trigun again.
No,
That's what's
no.
blowing... I know it. I know it.
What's opposite of heaven?
It's Hellraiser.
No.
X. Hell...
No.
Hellmouth.
It's, what's la, 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 la. What's that? Ooh, doo, doo.
Opera.
No, just the simple.
Aria of Sorrow.
No. The opposite of heaven.
Hell.
And then.
Van Helsing!
Yeah.
Ah! Okay. Joker. Oh, snap. Joker's at the baseball game. That's Persona.
No. I actually don't remember. Beatrice? Isn't Beatrice supposed to be from D0? I guess there's Beatrice's name and I feel like all these like I don't
know any of these other ones. I gotta let me be realistic. Is there one that I could have gotten? Okay, well, like listen, why don't they have Naruto in the character list for Naruto?
Chobit's easy. Chi, that's right.
Okay, and also I feel like Sailor Moon, I would have gotten it if they wrote like Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Moon, and Prince Handsome or whatever his name is. It's that shit that drives me crazy, okay? They're not content just being like, let's see how much you know about anime. They always got to be like, hey, we threw in one you've never heard of before called Tokyo Mew Mew. Where the heck is where's Digimon? Where's Pokemon? Where's the classics?
That's true. He got a point. Oh man, Inuyasha. They should have just put Inuyasha right there. Inuyasha.
Like in theory, I could have got Gurren Lagann if they were like, hey, one of these characters is a drill, by the way.
That's true. They should just put drill.
I've seen like 2 episodes of that. Hey, I've also seen.
You did not.
Yeah, I did. I watched it with you.
No, you did
How
not.
else do you think I would know what Gurren Lagann is? You guys, so I sought it out on my own.
I have never showed you Gurren.
You showed me Gurren Lagann. The guy, they're underground in the drill, then the drill pops out through the ceiling,
Holy
and then they're
shit.
fighting big monsters or something.
Oh my god, he's right.
We watched. We also watched like 6 episodes of Psycho Pass. I remember that Psycho Pass was pretty good.
My lifetime one of the best anime.
Psycho Pass was a good show.
It was a
I
great
didn't
show.
watch any more than that, but I've seen 3 episodes of Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop is a classic. Is good. Don't watch the Netflix remake. Terrible.
If we're gonna do anime, the anime has to be like there's got to be pictures, man. Anime by a single character. I've already done this one. Don't even start with me with this Naruto stuff. I see enough. I see enough of it. Pick the kid. We already okay. It turns out there's not that many anime quizzes. That's a first for an internet website. That's for sure. Notable movies of Japan. Dragon Ball Z multiple deaths. Spoilers. Pick the Studio Ghibli movie. You think I don't?
That's hard.
You think I don't know Spirited Away?
Yeah, but then there's a lot, and he's making another one.
He does. He never retires, right?
Because this is my last one. After this one, I'm gonna retire.
I should
But
start doing
this
that on
one-
stream.
This one is definitely the last one he's in.
This is my last stream, and then just
After
come
this
back
one, I'm
tomorrow.
gonna-
Yeah.
He's retire.
Anime iPhone cases. How about that one? Okay, this is Naruto. The phone I used to cyberbully my favorite streamer.
What is this? Oh my god!
This is Attack on Titan. It's not Attack on Titan?
I just sang the song for
Yeah,
you.
I don't know what the song is.
It's the Bleach.
I don't know Bleach. I don't know Bleach. This is One Piece. The One Piece is real. This is Dragon Ball Z. This is Attack on Titan.
Oh.
Inuyasha.
Soul.
Soul.
That's the first
Collective
word.
Soul.
I actually don't know that one. Isn't it something like Haikyuu or something?
This is Bluey.
Oh my god! My husbando!
This is Full Metal
But he's not
Alchemist.
my husbando though. I don't like Eric.
That's Cowboy Bebop. This is Death Note. He's gonna eat the apple. This is Helsing. Trigun. This is Trigun.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Trigun?
No.
Oh.
This is Sword Art Online.
Oh my god.
I could tell because he's got swords.
Oh, this is something Sora.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
No, it's like it's not a good anime. Something Sora.
Demon Slayer.
I was effing laid.
Is effing lead?
No. The previous one.
Kill Bill.
Oh no.
Don't sing the song. I'm not gonna know the song. Unless the song says it's me and you, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I teach you Pokemon. I'm not gonna know the song.
Oh yeah, ra.
This is not.
Oh, this is the girl. She's basically naked, and she uses like the weird sword that is like half of a scissor.
And she's 1,000 years old, but she's still in high school.
No.
This is Hunter x Hunter. That's the guy I was looking
Yeah,
for. Why
yeah.
he's not wearing a business suit? This is
That's a
Gundam.
different character.
Gundam Wing Evolution.
No, that's the one that you know the.
It's Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah. What? It's not?
Apparently, this is Eureka 7.
I don't know that one.
This is
Oh, there you go.
Evangelion of the Neon Genesis variety. This is, I've seen this guy before. This is,
Code Geass.
oh, this is Code Geass. I would never would have guessed that, to be honest.
Oh my
This is
God. There
Digimon,
you go.
dude, it finally happened.
Oh, it's the movie we watched together.
This is Spirited Away.
Yes.
No disrespect to whoever made this phone case. This is a bastardization of, like, the art in the movie is so beautiful. Like, why would you do this? Like, why wouldn't you just take like a still image from the picture instead of, or
That
from the
was
movie
me.
instead of? Like,
That was me. Oh, that's just
Neon. I mean, Gundam
easy. Yeah, I think it's just Gundam.
of the mobile suit variety.
Heaven. They're dead, but then they're in heaven. Okay.
I'm not gonna know it from.
This doll, it's very sad. Spoiler, she dies.
Sailor Moon.
Oh my god. Are you kidding
Inuyasha.
me?
It's Inuyasha. I'll recognize that hair anywhere.
It's the same. Kyoto company made it, and then it's a high school girls in the band, and then they were singing.
This shit looks very
favorite.
familiar.
It's my favorite anime. Lucky. Lucky.
Psychopass.
I don't know what that is. That's not a psychopath.
Psycho. Pass.
I don't know what that is.
It's the abuse of greatness.
Never seen it.
With it disbanding the Morse from power. So fucking true. I don't know what this is at all.
That is so weeby. I love it though.
All right, give up. Hey, 50% with a little help. I'll take it. Okay, like, let me just. Are there any of these I could have gotten? I'm not going to get Bleach. I literally don't know it. I'm not going to get Soul Eater. Never even heard of it. Never heard of it.
It's not that good.
Never heard of Dead Man Wonderland. Never heard of Do Ra Ra Ra.
That's pretty okay.
I have heard of Kill la Kill, but I've never, to the best of my knowledge, I've never seen even an image from it.
They're basically naked.
Eureka 7, also, I liked it better when it was called Mobile Suit Gundam. Code Geass, again, I've heard of it, but why are they always dressed like this?
That's the high school uniform.
That makes sense then. Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
She's like, they're famous for this dance.
Clannad. This is another oneVe heard of, but I don't know if I've ever seen an image. K-On! Wait, I know this one. This is like anytime we would go to Japan, when they would have at all the memorials, they would have like the things where people could post postcards and stuff like that. There would always be like 9 postcards that were like, "I love you, K-On."
K-On! Overrated.
Well, that's gonna do it for the anime quizzes here. It's the meme. Trending today. I'm not gonna type the U.S. Constitution. That's one that I'm not going to do. I will go back to Quizlab Popular Today. The Office, where does everyone sit? Can you pick the spots where all of the characters listed sit in the Dunder Mifflin Scranton branch? No, there are a lot of desk swaps throughout the seasons. However, this map is according to the most up-to-date seating chart. Aaron is the administrative assistant. Ryan, this shit is hard, man. He sits in the annex. I think he's at, just Angela. Okay, so you walk in, Angela sits, I think it's just Kevin, Oscar, Angela. I'm so sad that I know this. Jim always sits here. Michael Scott, of course. Somehow we manage. Phyllis, all right, I believe Phyllis sits here, and this is Stanley. Andy Bernard sits here. Kelly sits here in the annex. Daryl got his own office over here. He's not in the warehouse anymore. Oscar sits here. Creed, now that's a weird way. Creed, one of you is Creed and one of you is Meredith. I think Creed sits, I gotta rotate a shape in my head, so I'm gonna wait on this for a second. Stanley sits here. Toby Flenderson, I believe this is Toby's seat. Pam Beasley, she gets a sales job, but I don't remember where she sits. I gotta take a second. Meredith is the other one of these 2 seats. Dwight, of course, right here. Maybe this is where Pam sits then after she gets the job. That just makes sense. Kevin, of course, sits here. So we got Ryan, Creed, and Meredith. So, I mean, I'm just thinking. I think Creed is closer to the front. So this is Meredith. Oh, this is Creed. My street cred! Where the heck was Ryan sitting then? Bro, there's no seat left. Could you illuminate it for me? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Dude, it's so sad that I got a 94, and it's also so sad that the average score is 90 for a quiz that actually seems like pretty insane for someone who doesn't watch the show. But like literally every episode is inside the office until they start doing remotes. So like, it's not that crazy. If you've watched a few seasons of The Office, this is not that crazy. The show's pretty bad, too. It's actually not pretty bad. Just people who don't like things that are funny also love The Office, okay? That doesn't mean the show is not good. The show is pretty good for a reasonable length of time. It just also... Well, you know what the thing is? When the show premiered, I recognized that it's like a remake for season 1 of the British version. When the show premiered, it was actually like slightly subversive versus what was on TV at the time. And it had like a few really good seasons, but then it only reached peak popularity after it started to become mid. So the fact that like there's still people in 2014 that were like, "Oh, I'm so excited for the new episode of The Office tonight." I could see why that would leave a bad taste in your mouth, okay? But like the first until Michael Scott leaves, and also when Michael Scott starts to become like a good guy, that's when it's starting to go over the hump, but there's still some like good stuff that happens after that. But like when he's completely unaware and kind of more reprehensible, that's when the show's at its best. But then he became like a semi-sympathetic character, and anyway. Young The Office stars. No, we don't need to do... Okay, this is way too many quizzes about The Office. I can completely understand why people are like over The Office when today's top quizzes in television is literally just The Office. The Office, 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 Stranger Things, okay. Today's top quizzes in The Office. Developers. Can you name the words in George's answering machine message from the episode The Susie? Yes, I believe I can. Believe it or not, George isn't at home. Please leave a message at the beep. I must be out, or I'd pick up the phone. And then the best part, where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home. Average score 84%. Who would do this quiz and not know 100% of the words? Like, why would you torture yourself with this? Lol, you? You just hit me with a lol, Kate? What's the problem? Kate hates Seinfeld. What? Why is she 18? That's Khaleesi. Oh, sorry. This is pre-Khaleesi. This is Daenerys. This also doubles as a spelling test. She's a Targaryen. This is Dany. Thank you. This dude is literally just me in a Japanese hotel. This is Veros. This is... He's got... Varys. He's got ravens everywhere. Scandal. It's Always Sunny characters. You'd be surprised. I think I could get like at least 17 here. You have Dennis, Mac, Charlie, Dee, Frank, a lady, Mac's dad, Mac's mom, Charlie's mom, Charlie's uncle. I can't believe they gave those to me. I don't know the next several, but you are Boyle McPoyle. You are a You're a McPoyle? No, you're Rickety Cricket. I'm a fool. You're the McPoyle. And you. You've been in a lot of stuff. You're Dead Tooth? They're giving me ones they shouldn't be giving me. Whoever made this quiz was very generous. I really appreciate that. I think I see the waitress. I see lawyer. I see Keith Dudemeister. I forget what his name is. He was a soldier. Soldier? The McPoyles? Can they just give me like 3 for this? Liam, Ryan, and Margaret? Artemis! I forgot about Artemis. Fatty Magoo, Carmen, Schmitty, Dennis's mom. Okay. Maybe I didn't know as much as I thought. They gave us so much, like, leeway, too. That was a good one, though. I did not get to 17. You're not wrong. I can't... As soon as Dead Tooth came through, I was like, I got a shot. The day after tomorrow is D. Can I tell you... I know Kate is watching right now. When we had a blizzard, Kate said, it looks like that movie where the world gets really cold out there. And I said, oh, the day after tomorrow? And she said, instantly she said, no, not that one. And then she said, the one with the movie poster where the Statue of Liberty is like buried in ice. And I was like, that's the day after tomorrow. Just so you know. She didn't even vet it. She just assumed that my first instinct would be incorrect, which is largely true, but not when it comes to movies, okay? So it's D, obviously. So we have Der Untergang, Inglorious Bastards. Is that Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that Obi-Wan Kenobi? Did Obi-Wan Kenobi play Adolf Hitler 2 separate occasions? This is like young Obi-Wan. This is old Obi-Wan. Oh, that might be Anthony Hopkins. I think you're right. Fine Downfall. That's C. Or as I know it, Der Untergang. I had a tweet that I'm not sure the world is ready for, but I think Chibli would be all about it. I don't know if Chibli's woken up yet, though. The tweet, and the inspiration for this was there was a guy with curly hair in front of me at a hockey game that was insanely annoying. And the tweet was just basically designed to anger him. And the tweet was verbatim, and I never tweeted it because I don't want to be this guy. But the tweet that popped into my head was, Aquaman was such a huge dub for chubby guys with curly hair. Now, I'm not suggesting that Jason Momoa is chubby. That's ridiculous. What I am suggesting is there's probably a lot of guys with long curly hair that think they look like Jason Momoa, but don't. And that's given them too much confidence. We have to rein them in just a little bit. Jason is innocent in this. He didn't do anything. Are you allowed to have hair opinions? Dude, people have them about my hair. This is like way more +2s than I've ever gotten in my entire... I honestly thought people were going to be like, don't ever tweet that. It's body shaming. So many people are like, I completely agree with you. Anyway, Moana, that's A. Chibli could tweet it. Midnight in Paris. What is up with B here? So I know it's C, because it's Ratatouille, Midnight in Paris, The Hottie and the Naughty, but what the hell is B, dude? That must be Bucket List, right? How fucked up is it? Because I haven't seen the Bucket List, but what I'm imagining is that in the bucket list, his bucket list item was go to Paris, but then they didn't even send the actors there. They just put him in front of a damn green screen. Oh, B is Something's Gotta Give. Jack Nicholson, Amanda Peet, Diane Keaton, Keanu Reeves. Anyway, it's C. Can I tell you a little Switch Sports story? No joke, when I picked up my daughter from daycare yesterday, I was waiting outside the daycare. Another dad, we've both been in the daycare for like almost a year and a half at this point. He said, no joke, I got served one of your videos by the YouTube algorithm last night. Prior to this moment, he knew I was a streamer. I don't think that he was really familiar with who I am. I said, oh, that's weird. What video was it? It was a Switch Sports golf video. Because he like Googled it or something. He was trying to figure out if it's worth buying. And then Google was like, check out this video. There's people making content of it. That's very scary for me because like, I feel like when I go to daycare pickup, I have like some dignity. And then if he's watching these videos, I don't know if he watches them, but if he's watching these videos, he's like, sees me go, you motherfucker, you fucking, you piece of shit, fucking. Not about him, just about, you know, usually like the ball. Betwixt me. Hey, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that Forrest Whitaker as Idi Amin was kind of like Ana de Armas as Marilyn Monroe, but for Gen X? Anyone else think atoms aren't real? I didn't say atoms aren't real. I simply said it's hard for me to believe in them because I can't see them. There's a subtle difference between that. Did you see the moon landing? I mean, I've seen videos. I believe the moon landing happened. You could call me like a government shill if you want. Honestly, the most embarrassing thing I think I said on stream in the last week is how when you cook 2 eggs, you usually lose like 1 egg, or not 1 egg, you lose a quarter of 1 egg to it just being stuck to the pan, so actually you're only eating like 1.75 eggs. I've never seen Chad go like, what the hell is he talking about? Is this a bit? He lost like a quarter of an egg in his pan? And then I was like, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. And then I stopped using my cast iron to cook eggs. Kate's got like this Japanese like tamagoyaki pan. I've been using that. I'm leaving 0 residue on the pan. I'm telling you, there's no residue now. I mean, here's the thing: the pan is much smaller, so that using the same amount of butter, I think, just does better when it comes to coverage. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? Classic. Butter with eggs. What are you doing with your life? What do you do? You could use, what's the problem? It's just whatever fat you use in the pan to keep it from sticking. See, now I'm turning the huns around on you. Use olive oil? Who cares? Actually, there is a difference. The difference is that like butter tastes better than olive oil. Olive oil is way better for you. Are you straight out of like Good Housekeeping magazine from like 1961? I'm not saying butter is better for you. I'm just, it's a very familiar crew here. See, like, you're talking about literally like you're using, what, like 2 teaspoons at most? What's the nutritional delta between 2 teaspoons of olive oil and 2 teaspoons of butter? The nutritional delta is like we burned the delta just by talking about it. It's like 1 calorie. It adds up, dude. It adds up. On my deathbed, I could eat 1 extra Oreo. None backspin, maybe? I think we want to be like a 3.8. What is this? Okay, rip to your points, honestly. Unless... What? This is like the fastest I've ever been washed, I think. Into the river below, I'm running from the inferno. Can I just quit the game? Boom. Double bogey. Joe got a triple bogey? What the hell? Joe, what's going on? Did they change something? Joe, answer me. What happened to us? I don't know. They must have changed something. We're having one of those debates that I've increasingly started to hate over maybe like the past, I don't know, like 7 years, and I keep telling people to stop bringing it up, but they keep bringing it up. Is it worth arguing over whether or not you should use 2 teaspoons of butter or 2 teaspoons of olive oil for cooking your eggs? Here's the thing. If you use olive oil, more power to you. What's your peloton output? That's all I want to know. If you're matching me on the peloton, maybe I'll switch. I could use the juice. If you're not, then keep your comments in your pocket. That's how you get a heart attack? I don't think so. I don't think using butter to cook your eggs is how you get a heart attack. But do you work for like the Olive Oil Corporation? I don't understand. I mean, we use oil for cooking. Just seems like it's pretty like relatively minor dalliance in the whole scheme of things. You'd probably be the same guy eating margarine in like 1997. You'd be like, butter's got too much cholesterol. Instead, I have this. It's new stuff. It's made in a laboratory. It's called partially hydrogenated vegetable oil. Ooh, bad putt. Bad putt. I really thought we were doing something there. Here's one I know you guys are gonna hate too. I hesitate to even mention this because I know it's such a political issue these days. I also cook my eggs on a gas stove. Don't tell Joe Biden. I didn't hear him say anything about gas stoves, but I saw a lot of people on Twitter are like chaining themselves to their gas stoves. Oh, Mr. Biden, you'd come and take it. If you want it, come and take it. Yeah, we always turn the range hood on. Holy cow, Joseph. I'm eliminated, which is not surprising. I'm not eliminated, which is surprising. Like, when we moved into this place, it had a gas stove. And I was like, Pog, I love cooking with gas. It heats up faster. I feel like you got better control. It makes your house smell nice if you like the smell of it. Then I literally, like a week later, I found out that was like, hey, it pushes nitrous oxide into the air and leads to like serious air pollution in your household that could have respiratory problems for your whole family. And I was like, oh, shit. So now we just turn on the ventilation hood every time we use it. But people say, like, it's time to just get an induction stove. If they give me one, I would take it for sure. But, like, to buy one? I don't know, what's that like? Joe, what happened? How much is I'm going to guess that an induction stovetop would probably cost me like $2,000, right? It's pretty pricey. Can somebody check the Vancouver weather forecast for me? I have to run an errand after this, and it's like I could drive, I could take public transit, or I could just walk. I would love to walk because then I could get my steps in. Sorry to mom post, but I could get my steps in. But it's also like, it's raining, and it's not like being out in the rain is that bad, but it's pretty rainy. Rain at 2? That's when I have to go though. Near 100% chance of rain all day. I still might walk. It just sucks because it's hard to play Pokemon Go in the rain. I could listen to a podcast though. Just postpone it? Yeah, no big deal. Sorry, I'll be a little late for that meeting we set up 3 weeks ago. It's raining in the Pacific Northwest. I didn't plan on that. What podcast you listening to lately? You don't want to know. It's nothing fun, I promise you that. Still alive. That means it's sports? Nope, worse, it's finance. I live my whole life professionally in comedy, so I do not like to laugh when I am off stream. It's like the same way, like if I was a janitor, I would never take the garbage down. Because it's like, I do that all day. And what, you want me to do that during my downtime too? Nice shot. So I do not enjoy laughing outside of my work hours, okay? It's the first thing you gotta know. Civilians wouldn't understand. It's true, honestly. I mean, I get that you're making fun of me or whatever, but like, I don't think the average civilian knows how hard it is to be an active duty comedian. You clock in when gold member comes on? Yeah, well, like according to the, as far as the Canadian Tax Authority needs to know, every time I go to the video store and I rent gold member, that's work, because I'm doing research for bits that I'm going to do during my stream. They should be paying you to watch that. Why? Because it's like a Canadian movie. That's a good point. You'll be doing overtime when you get to watch Megan. Dude, I'm so ready. I'm so ready for it to come to Netflix in October. Par. I want to see the leader, though. Like, we are definitely not going to be first because someone got a birdie. And either they were ahead of us or tied with us. So it's not conceivable. There's another birdie. There might be a two-way tie for first. There is a two-way tie for first.
Nice game.
It's me. I'm the leader. Super Trey. Super Trey, you came in third. I did see it. And listen, am I taking pleasure in your demise? A little bit. Because throughout the whole round, I saw you typing, I'm having the round of my life. And then I saw you type, sorry, you're not catching me this time. Well, I didn't catch it. You were right about that, but somebody got you. In fact, two people. Nothing wrong with a little bravado, though. Bucket hat's kind of cool. There needs to be here's a business for you. Cool hats for people with big heads. There's not that many cool hats for people with big heads. The coolest hat in the game right now is the tight beanie, the Scandinavian fisherman. Big heads do not make it work. It makes you look like a fool. It makes you look like Joe Pesci from Home Alone. Bucket hats don't work. They always sit like too high on the ridge, and it looks like you're doing a Flargensnow. There needs to be a big hat, cool hats for big heads. Because like the only thing that works is like a snapback. And then every time I'm at a sporting event, people are like, my guy. And I'm like, I am not your guy. We're not the same.
Round one.
This is just, this is it's a prescription hat, okay? If I didn't have benign macroencephaly, I would be wearing the Scandinavian beanie right now. Me at a 3.5. It's a 3.1. You know what? It's better than a 3.5, thankfully. Oh, I did not backspin! It did the backspin for me! That was nature's backspin! Still okay. It was a nice birdie, but it was right there, man. It touched the pin. What? There actually was a hole in one too. 3.2. That's in, no doubt about it. See you in the next one. Lobbies are getting ruthless down here, man. Minus 3% of my points. What are you, an investor in the NASDAQ in 2022? No? Okay, never mind. I just thought maybe you were an investor in the NASDAQ in 2022. I didn't mean like 3% a year. I meant like 3%, you'd have days where it's... Listen, we got half the people are like, joke about finance, I -2 on principle. The other half are actually like, well, actually year to date, the NASDAQ was down like 27%. And I'm like, well, actually, fucking year to date, the NASDAQ's like up 6% because the year just started 8 trading days ago. And then they come to my house and kill me. Is that what you want? Is that what you want from me? I felt the twist. I felt it not be enough power. Almost backspin myself into the bunker. It's a very slight turn. I'm so mad at the caddie. Isn't the caddie supposed to be... Don't give me a... That should be an old... Don't give me a replay for that nonsense. They should take the pin out when I'm chipping. 7 iron, huh? Well, you're fired. Yep. Then you would have overshot? Yeah, overshot my load into my doers. Because I would have gotten the easiest dunk of all time. A million huzz is worth it if I get one let's go high Shaq laughing emote. They say if you can affect one person, then it's... Wait, let's get high. Sorry, not let's go high. You don't have to say let's go high anymore. Just say we win.
Nice shot.
That's not the rough, by the way. That's just the tall fairway. Oh my god, I gotta... really? This is like worse than if we didn't hit the shortcut. I think we might have to just go 4 power and pray. No, because if it hits a tree, we could OB. Well, except your bunker. Whatever. By bunker, I meant easiest fairway approach of all time. Okay, this one. Leave it a little shorter than you want. We definitely want some uphill. Let me get like a 2.5 with none backspin. What is wrong with science? What's wrong with science? Should have told your caddy to take it out. Rookie mistake. That's painful. Am I really getting par on this hole? After I hit the short... Par after I hit the shortcut? Plus minus 0. Makes me sick. It's alright. They're not going to eliminate all of us. 3rd place. Still hanging. Technically, we're qualified for the finals right now. We are 6 points down at first, though. Death, you are my bitch mother. True. We just gotta relax a little bit. If we Naruto run, we can dodge all the bullets.
Nice shot.
Just a little kiss on the canopy on the way by. Oh, fuck. Every time, I know. But this time looks better for some reason. We don't want 2. We want like 1.8. Even like a 1.6. Every time. Literally never learns. We did go beneath. Betwixt and beneath on the same hole. What a country. We need this. Oh!
Nice approach.
Don't clap in my face and tell me it's raining.
Nice par.
That was nature's backspin. That was not my backspin. When you're hitting it uphill into a headwind, that's nature's backspin. Okay, we made some distance. But I think somebody probably birdied, which means they're going to be in third, which means we're in trouble. We need to get a par 5. No birdies? No birdies! Only first place got a birdie. That's beautiful. Dude, this could be a huge final. Just get an eagle. Just get an eagle and then load up. It's my hole! Load the bullet into the chamber and pull the trigger. There's no albatross here, but the eagle chance is always in play. This is definitely makeable. Even with the 20 miles an hour wind, certainly makeable. I would just full send.
Nice shot.
You piece of shit. You piece of crap, dude. It was by like an inch. Refund me? I didn't know he was rinsed. Have you watched any golf this week? I've been rinsed the whole week. That's bullish. No? Then why would you bet? It's like me betting on basketball or something like that. I don't know anything. Ooh. You know Tony Snell? I know to bet on the other team because Tony Snell gets 0 points every game. Oof. Even my wife's hit me with an oof. Hey, all I'm going to say about oofing is, you know what the biggest oof of all is? Multi-billion-dollar company has been making literally 2 games for the last 15 years and then can't release a new season on time, and then after it releases, crashes the client, thus forcing my wife to restart her computer 2 times, uninstall the game, re-download it, and reinstall it. I don't have a horse in the new club. That's what we need. In the Riot race, it just seems unfathomable to me that it could be that bad. Is he good at golf? Like, I'm actually pretty good. Okay, people in chat don't want to hear this. The problem is I was really good early. So then all the people that stream snipe me were like, you know, let's put it this way. They're not doing 22 hours of dad duty Saturday and Sunday. They're out here getting their damn slide rulers out because there's only 20 holes in the game to begin with. Then they learn every shot that you make in every situation, exactly how much to compensate for the wind in all situations, when to use backspin, when not to. Then they come on here and beat my ass. I'm like just about the same as I always was. I've been passed by the community. I got to start covering my screen when I queue. Then you'll see my results come back. Oh, that's so heavy! They didn't take the beer out!
Nice par.
It saved you? Bro, that thing was gonna dunk if they took the pin out. I was gonna be set. Joe, something's wrong with us. As straight as an arrow. It's hard. It's hard to imagine that the game doesn't have it out for you.
Nice par.
In a situation like that. Like anybody else, their ball touches the hole goes, sucks it right down. Mine touches the hole, it goes, wow, get out of there. That's bad. I am eliminated. Can you imagine the payout for doubters right now? Okay, all you stream snipers, play against each other. You stay in the lobby. Get me out of here. You 7 stay in the fucking lobby. Annoy each other. I'm running the casino again. I'm going back to base. 827. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Wow, it's crazy how when I pretend to go to the bathroom and I queue, my game takes 20 minutes to fill up, and it's 4 names I've never heard of before in my entire life. I don't see anybody with YouTube in their name. And then as soon as I did, welcome back, Matthew. Welcome back. What a ruse. I knew it. You know what? We need to play more SAP. When I get stream sniped in SAP, it's beautiful. Because you know what this weekly has been? I don't know if you're watching the videos on YouTube. Like every single account name that I play against is called like NL Lover, NL Hater, Notice Me Streamer, Bald Streamer. And I've been beating their fucking ass every time. With a level 2 pug that turns a lynx into a level 3 with a pineapple on top of it. I've been just going sicko mode. Canada doesn't seem that good at esports in general. Maybe because all of our best esport athletes are busy playing EA's half-assed NHL franchise every year. Let's do 3.4 with none backspin.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. That's up there. That's one of the best we've ever had, without a doubt. Perfect bounce on the green. Nature's backspin put us right in the hole. By the way, if you work for EA, I'm not saying you're doing a half-assed job. I'm sure it comes from an executive level. They don't give you enough money. I'm sure anybody if anybody knows how ass NHL is, it's the people making it because they got to play that shit every damn day. You think they go work for EA and they're like, let's just make the same game every year? They're probably like, hey, we want to fix these problems. Can we have some budget? And EA is like, sorry, is this call coming from the FIFA department? And then they're like, no, actually, this is us in Burnaby. And they're like, oh, actually, like, wrong number. Who dis? I would certainly backspin this.
Nice shot.
I love it. 3.9 sounds good to me. Listen, they had some great approaches. There's no hating on that. I'm in the middle of the damn Chicago bean. What is this? Heaven is a half pipe. Hell is the Chicago bean. It's a hard putt. Everybody chill out. Oh! Sheesh! That was a good round. Good round. Nice try. You almost got me. Dude, it's been a long time since I was on top of the leaderboard. Crazy, almost like this is we took 6 stream snipers out of the equation, and all of a sudden it was the most comfortable win I've had in a week. That crossbody goes crazy. I'm still a little offended that my wife said she didn't say it, but she basically implied I'm not cool enough to wear a crossbody. Cry laughing tiger. She didn't say I'm not cool enough. No, she said you do you, which is basically like, who cares if you're cool? I'm cool. I get a lot of high fives on the Peloton. I'm sick of putting my phone and my wallet in my pocket. I know it's like an everyman sort of thing. I don't know if they changed the way that pants are worn or it's just because cell phones exist now, whereas they didn't in the 90s really. But like my pockets show too much of what's in my pockets. It's not aesthetic. So I think it is time for me to start having like a crossbody bag or something like that. Because I think that's part of the reason I keep blowing out my jeans. Plus, I got to put my car keys somewhere. Like, we haven't even talked about the car keys. Do you find yourself relating to Mike from Pressure Cooker? Okay, listen. Episode 1, I hated Mike. I thought he was very overly critical and annoying. Now I'm on, like, episode 5. Mike is my favorite player of the game, for sure. Literally every single challenge, he's like, please just let me cook. And they're like, nope. He's like, come on, guys. Guys, don't vote for me to be the judge this time. I just want to cook. I'm serious, okay, guys? Like, seriously, don't vote for me. Everybody else is, like, talking strategy in the bedrooms and stuff like that. The man is just out in the kitchen making crepes for, like, the whole house. Like, he doesn't want to play the game. He just wants to cook food. He's the Roxroy of Pressure Cooker. But there's a difference in that actually being the Roxroy of Pressure Cooker actually does give you, like, a little bit of an advantage, I think. 100% though, if I was on Pressure Cooker and they were like, you got 45 minutes to make lunch, I'd be like, guess what? It's toast with some Saba hummus on it. You think I would make it through to round 2 at least? Yes, chef. For my special dish, my specialty dish, it's a open-faced 2-piece hummus sandwich with a Fuji apple on the side. I really wanted to highlight the flavors of the Fuji apple that I bought from the grocery store. You know, the sweetness, the richness, the juiciness. It feels good in your hand. It's prodigious. It's an apple of a prodigious size. Many people have said they've never seen an apple larger than that. And then I find that the hummus really brings out the thing is, the smoothness and the richness of that chickpea flavor really balances out the harsh sourness of a grocery store sourdough. So I think it's a really delicate ballet of flavors. I hope you enjoy. Judges of MasterChef, thank you for the opportunity to participate in this challenge. Now, what do you all want from DoorDash? That's a great... You should tweet... If that's not already a tweet, you should tweet it. Kate, I didn't even tell you. When I drove into our parking garage yesterday with our baby in the car seat, you know, like the hanging bar that is like... Trucks over 7 feet can't come this way because they'll scrape their truck on the ceiling. Someone obviously drove a big ass truck and hit it and knocked it down. So I could not get our car past it as it was like diagonal and scraping along the ground. I just pulled our car off to the side in a vacant spot. And then, hold on, will we make the finals? Will we make the finals? There you go. Believe it or not, you probably won't, but believe it or not, my ass fixed it by myself. It turns out it's just like a hook. But I literally, before I picked it up, I thought the thing might weigh like 100 pounds. It weighed like at maximum like 6 ounces. Okay, full power backspin.
Nice shot.
Pretty good. Nice chip. I gotta give you credit for your chip in. It was a nice shot though. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'd like it. Hey, I'd like it, caddie, Chibli. If you could take the pin out of the hole when I'm chipping or putting, that would be beautiful for me, okay? Because it's cost me a lot of strokes today. Not allowed. You're not on the green. I was on the fringe, for your information. Shut up, Larry. You weren't on the green. Susie, I was on the fringe. The fringe and the green, they're on a continuum. It's not like I was on the rough. Shut up, you bald asshole. It's just a game. Why are you being so... It's a principle of the things. The fringe is the green. Have you watched the menu? Not yet, but I have seen the menus that they have on Pressure Cooker. Golf me. Chibli, you ready? Chibli? We did not win the finals. Will we make the semifinals? I would like to bail from this lobby quickly. This is the psycho lobby. No. No. It's everybody. It's the hateful eight, man. I mean, this is a stacked lobby, honestly. Give me a business idea? What the hell? I already gave people business ideas. I'm telling you, cool hats for big heads. I'm not saying that that's going to be like the next Lululemon or something like that, but you could, if you became... Listen, what do you need to successfully run a business in the modern day? I think basically you need to be able to be the top answer to a Reddit post. If someone with a big head goes to r/bigheadproblems and is like, I can't find a hat, and the top 20 comments are all, oh, just order from coolhatsforbigheads.com. I ordered all my hats from them and I love them. Then you're going to do fine. You're going to do great. You don't need to be the next Jeff Bezos. Just make... cool hats for big heads, man. Do I even need to putt this one? Like, I feel like if I just let the ball do its own thing, it's going to roll down. Crazy putt. Most insane putt of all time. Little bro forgot he was going to miss. Ooh. He is the one. Look at this putt. Oh! Robbed! Robbed! That was like an 80-foot putt. I'd be mad too. You could just tell from the backswing there. Everybody chill. Oh! Double bogey. That's bad. It is +2. That's true. Please. Just give me miraculously keep me in somehow. I'm in. Not only am I in, my ass is still in first place. We did make the finals. What? How? Because it's hard. Because this shit is not easy. Par 3, 100 meters downhill, 33 miles an hour headwind.
Final round.
It's tough, man. It's not an easy thing, this game. This game of golf that we love. It's not an easy thing to be the best there ever was. Hello, T-Edits. Hello. Honestly, it's a little uphill, little windy, but I think full power None backspin gets you there.
Nice shot.
Full power some backspin? Oh, backspin would have hit the spot, man. Okay, oh my god, they almost albatross. That's a nightmare. Okay, this is an insanely important shot. Joe just got an eagle. Joe was the furthest back, but still. No disrespect, it's just math.
Nice approach.
I am going to become the Joker.
Nice birdie.
Okay. Joe got 4 on me. I don't think Joe was 4 back though. I think he was more than 4 back. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joe was 5 back. Ooh, messing with that endo weed. Question mark? Huh? Huh? He was 5 back. Oh!
Congratulations. Finish.
Stop talking smack to Joe. Leave it to the competitors, okay? We leave it all on the course. A win giving us that little bit of a slice is so rude. You're still ranked 28? Listen, we went down all the way to rank 27. There's no way that's the right casino. I'll tell you that right now. We made some serious... we had some slippage. And we may still. I recognize some of these gamers. Casino, Dan's game. Casino wrong, bat chest. Anthony, you gotta stop, man. It's just too much.
The contestants.
Chat is a meritocracy, okay? There's also a little bit of nepotism. Not like familial relations, but if you have a history of good chatting and you end up getting VIP'd, all your messages are going to get read. And then I'm just going to end up saying so true to every single one of them. Sometimes they're very funny, sometimes they're pretty mundane, but they're always getting a so true. But apart from that, it's a meritocracy. So the more you spam a message, it's not an indication that it's going to get read. You're doing quantity over quality. Ooh. It's a tough hole. Crazy wind. That's a bad start. We're gonna have to play out of our board there. Paul Dano noise. He's Dano posting. Thanks for all the comments on my last video. Nightmare blunt rotation. Todd Phillips version of the Joker. Matt Reeves version of the Riddler. Matt from Pressure Cooker. Ted, the stuffed animal from the movie Ted. And the Da Vinci twins. I'd probably lose my mind, honestly, but like maybe in a good way. I'm not dissing them. I'm saying it would either be very funny or it would be horrendous. Oh, fuck. No. Wrong.
Nice par.
Well, that one's gonna leave us at a deficit for today. Me at age 13, when the server brings out the burger that I ordered plain, but it actually has one single lettuce leaf on top of it. No, wrong, no, just pacing around the table. And sorry. Get me out of here. That was not even close. Thoughts on Canucks legend Tanner Pearson having a second-hand surgery and going out for the season? I think it's fucked up that they gave him a second-hand surgery. Like, considering all the money that those people make, you think he could have at least bought one, like, bespoke. But anyway, Tanner Pearson has... I'm not wishing him physical illness or anything, but he's got hands of stone anyway. It doesn't even matter. Like, Tanner Pearson has never scored a skill goal since he's been on the Canucks. So, like, honestly... No disrespect, but I don't know. I'm getting too toxic. He's not awful. He's just not that good. He's like not good enough to care about. Sorry. Okay, today's movie to movie. Gone in 60 Seconds to Split. Okay, Split stars James McAvoy and Anya Taylor-Joy, and probably a bunch of other people. I'm trying to think of how we get here. So James McAvoy is... Oh, okay. This is how we get here. We go Angelina Jolie, Wanted, James McAvoy, and then Split. Okay, well, that's honestly the easiest movie-to-movie I've ever seen. I was like, what movies has James McAvoy been in? Okay, so he's been in X-Men and then also Wanted. Okay, there you go. That's an easy one. That means we got time for a psychotic actoral. I tried that one that was called like Cinemodal or whatever. That was like, it's like Countdown, or not Countdown, but like the British one, Puzzle Up, where you get a 4x4 grid of actors, settings, directors, and concepts. And honestly, it was just too much information for me to. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just a little inelegant for me. It was too much to put together. I couldn't maintain a consistent mental through line. Okay. Actoral. They got a bad movie from 1997. They got an amazing movie from 2008. And then vanished off the planet. A drama action. That's The Dark Knight. Okay, so that's The Dark Knight. What else are they in? Are they in Batman Begins from 2005? It doesn't appear so. This has got to be Heath Ledger then. Okay, it's yet again the easiest actoral of all time. How are you built like this? Well, that wasn't easy. You see a 9.0. There's got to be like 2 movies on IMDb that have a 9.0. It's like that and Fight Club and maybe The Shawshank Redemption. And then maybe a bunch of people lying about how much they love Citizen Kane. Okay, guess the game. Try guess the game real quick. This looks so familiar to me. Like that looks like Tomb Raider 2014. Wrong. This is Halo. This is Halo 3. This is genre, sci-fi shooter. This is Halo 4. Released 2013. This is Destiny. Digital extra. Oh, it's Warframe! You nailed it. The answer was Warframe. It's all Halo. We can replay a previous day real quick. How about 229? This is Prometheus. This is Death Stranding. I 100% thought it was. It's got a 79. So it's ass. I'm going to skip. I don't have an answer for you. Original platform, PC, PS4, Xbox One. Is this No Man's Sky? It looks like a No Man's Sky spaceship. No. It's action adventure. You have unlocked New Journey Plus. It's a Star... Oh, is this Fallen Order? Fallen Order has a 79? I thought that was like an 88. I thought people were in love with that game. Bully does not look this good. That's all I'm going to say. But did they make a remake? Because it certainly looks like Bully is the setting, but let's try Bully. Oh, it's Rainbow Six Siege. All right. I mean, listen, I don't need to share my results. Replay previous day. 224. This is so gettable. I'm skipping first. Metacritic score of 80. It's Valorant. How do I... Just something about the way that the game looks. I'm not a big Valorant guy, but it looks unique. And I don't even mean that in a negative way. Like, just from looking at this, I was like, oh, this doesn't look generic. Let me put it that way. Yeah, it looks a little like Play-Doh. I don't even mean that in a negative way. I like Play-Doh. This is Spec Ops The Line. It's a Metacritic score of 88. Holy cow. Really? I'm skipping. Original platform PC. It's Counter-Strike. It's Counter-Strike. Source? Okay. My problem with Guess the Game is when you guess the franchise and it doesn't give it to you. I feel like the franchise should count. I've played this. This is a God of War. Metacritic score of 83. This is a Devil May Cry. This is a God of War. It's God of War 3. It's an action-adventure game. The Legions of Hell. This is Dante's Inferno. I Say Bark, You Bark. Released in 2010. I don't know. 2 guesses remaining. I skip. Oh, it's Darkstrokers. Darksiders. That's I did, but you know what? I did play this. I didn't play much, but I bought it in a Steam sale back when I thought that it was worth buying everything that was like 75% off. And I played like probably a couple hours, and I was like, that was fun. And then I was like, I'll get back to this, and then I never came back again. Is it global? Is that the other one people like? Guess which country this is on global. Or Worldle? Worldle is better than global. Okay. Worldle. Well, listen, I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure that this one is a country in like East Africa. So I'm in a world of hurt. Maybe it's a country in West Africa. Maybe this is Senegal. I'm 2,000 kilometers away. Maybe this is Sierra Leone. Further away. Maybe this is... I'm bad at African geography. This is Nigeria. This is Ghana. This is the Central African Republic. Oh. Yikes. It's up from Senegal? I can't do that. Are you... You kind of look like you... Listen, you might be Tunisia. Oh, no! Oh, it's left of Tunisia? What is it? Portugal? Oh, no! I'm gonna enjoy the rest of your afternoon. It does look like Portugal. Probably because it is. Delete the VOD, delete the VOD. They should have given me Italy, man. Why couldn't I log on when it's Italy? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. See you. Like Prozac, the Canadian cartoon band, said, I'm gonna sleep with myself tonight. No one else can harm me. Uh-oh. You guys ever listen to Prozac when they went through their weird abstinence era? Although I'm really quite fond of you, my best intentions never turn out right. I'm gonna sleep with your dad tonight. Uh-oh. Sorry.